Hey, good morning, everybody. Ruth here. Ruth Ann Ford. Well, no, that's Instagram. Sorry. Ruth here, and welcome to my live today. I'm sharing this a little differently. So if you're joining me, you might be on my Facebook page, Ruth A. Vadnais. You might be in my other page, Beauty and Beyond with Ruth. You might be joining me from my YouTube channel, Ruth A. Vadnais, or you might be on my profile. Lots of places. I don't think I'm sharing it to Instagram, but I want to do something new starting the month of August. Today is August 1st, 2023, and I want to do a book talk because this way it will get me committed to reading a book every single month by doing a little kind of review. So each month, we'll see how it goes, right? So for the month of August, I'm going to read this book. It's called Time Magic. I just got it. It's by Melissa Ambrosini and Nick Broadhurst. Okay, and it says reclaim your time, reclaim your life. And I got this book I belong to like a subscription, and it's called Sparkle, Hustle, Grow. And they give me a reading guide of what I should read, like, dates. So give me a guide, which is good. So it gives me a chance to be committed. Sorry about the battery is dying on my phone. Committed to reading every day, or at least it gives me like a couple of days apart that I have to get reading. But yes, get reading every day. So my thing is, I figured I come in here and share instead of waiting till I'm finished the book, but come in here on Book Talk Tuesday, right, and share what I've read so far. And if you want more information about the book, you can comment, or if you want to know anything else about the group that I'm in, the Sparkle Hustle Grow group, it's good for entrepreneurs, and like I have my business, my health wellness business, so people like that, or just anything. And actually, this is not geared for just that, but hey, if you just want more time. So I saw the title and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then, so I've already read the intro. So each week I'll come back, and I didn't really look at the dates. So today's the 1st, so next week is the 8th. I'll have read a couple of chapters, at least chapter 1 and 2. Possibly might even read part of 3 in there, because by the 10th I have to read 3 and 4. So then I'll tell you a little bit more about what happened in chapter 1, 2, and let's say 3. Let's say I get that. Then after that, maybe I'll get through the following week. I'll get through maybe 4, 5, 6 chapter. So that's how it's going to run. So I'm sorry I'm like explaining all this ahead of time, but hopefully you'll see this before you see the other one. So I might have to change the title a little bit. But anyway, the date is on here. Anyway, it gives me a month to read the book. So if I come in once a week and read to you, then not read to you, I'm not going to read the book, but I'm going to just sum up. Or in the meantime, if you want to purchase the book and then you can join me in the discussion, that's even better. All right, so I've read through the intro already, which is due on the 2nd, but I'm going to try to be a little bit ahead so I can go over a little bit more. And I actually didn't read all of the intro. I read most of it this morning, but then I was like, oh, my phone's going to die. I better bring it. Okay, so time management. So in the intro, they discuss how time magic, it's called. So you would think this book is maybe about time management, right? And managing your time. Well, it's a little more than that. And I found this is what they say in the intro. If you follow the steps in this book, you can reclaim up to 16 years of your life. What? I read that and I was like, what? And it's in bold. What? Yes. 834 weeks. It goes into hours, days, whatever. It says, if you follow the steps in this book, you can add years to your life. So I need you to comment. Who wants to add years to their life? Comment below. Let me know. Put years if you want to add years to your life. If you don't, say, nope, I don't care. Years to my life at 58 years old? Yeah, hello. I feel like I'm always on a continuous going around and around. Maybe you feel like that too. Okay. But it says this is not a time management book. So it gives you all the reasons why. I mean, and I'm not going to tell you everything that's happening, but it gives you all the reasons why. Like why you would pick up this book. But obviously you didn't pick it up. Or maybe you do. If you have the book, let me know. All right. And actually, I think it's, hold on. I should give you a little bit more about, maybe I'll give you a little bit more about the authors too. Hold on. I just want to see when this book came out. It's probably this year. Yep. Published in Australia. I was reading the first time. I'm like, we don't talk like that. I'm in the United States, just in case you're. So the way it was worded, I'm like, we don't talk the way they said it. And I'm like, okay, it must be a different country. Sure enough, it is Australia. Okay. So anyway, 16 years of your life. I mean, that's quite a bit of time for me. Let me know again. Then I also wanted to mention, so after reading this, it's not just about time management. It says it's about making more time. How can you make more time? But we'll get into that as the weeks go on and as I read more and give you more information. Infusing it with love, meaning, and joy. Who does not want more love, meaning, and joy in their life, right? I do. Then it goes on and it's broken down into sections, and they say not to skip ahead. Just read it through, and then if you want, you can go back to the sections. So I'm going to tell you the sections. Part 1 is about the Great Disappearing Act, and it's like, where the heck did my time go? Like that kind of thing. Part 2 is about rabbits out of a hat, and that's like reclaiming your time. Part 3 is the magic of you. How can I make the most of my time? 4 is reaping the rewards. What should I do with the extra time? 5 is time alchemy. How to make more of it. How is that possible, right? Time is just time, right? How to make, I thought this was interesting. Science is moving so fast in this area, and there are massive gains up for grabs when it comes to extending your lifespan. Really? So that was another thing that got me. So just even reading this beginning part. So I'm going to just now briefly tell you a little bit. Okay, so part 1 was the Disappearing Act. The reasons, this goes over the reasons why you feel like you've got no time. Okay, so that's the reasons why you have no time. Part 2, rabbits out of a hat. Scheduling, we're going to learn scheduling secrets that will turn you into a champion planner. Gosh, that's good, because I'm always planning, but it doesn't seem to work. Part 3, time magic and you. They're going to share, the 2 authors, hacks and tips that they spent and invested thousands in to learn about. And they're going to share some tips and hacks. Oh, who needs that? Part 4, reaping the rewards. What did I want to say about this subject? Point of practicing time management isn't just about keeping stuff on your calendar and your to-do list with more responsibilities. Oof. Can anybody relate to that? Always like writing things down. I even said this in my live the other day about, I should start writing things down again because I'm not getting things done. But it's to live your life that's meaningful to you. And I think that's important to all of us. And then the other one, 5, time alchemy, about adding more years to your life. I mean, it even says about living like different exercises, supplements, slowing down, reversing aging process. Wow, you know how I'm all into my health and all that. I can't wait to get to that subject, but I will not skip ahead and go to part 5, even though that is like straight up my alley, right? And well, pretty much everything is. So now it says, our promise to you is simple. We promise to deliver more value in this book than in any other you'll read in your lifetime. That is a major promise. And it says, at the very least, in this decade. Wow. Wow, you see, I'm getting all excited. My phone is... And then I'm just like skipping through. Most importantly, we're going to show you exactly how to do all the steps in this book and how they'll all connect and interact. So, my oh my, they are promising a lot in this book, and I've only read, like I said, part of the intro. Then I'm just going to read a few minutes more. Part of the intro. Then I'm going to read a few more, and then we'll get next. Are you looking forward to next week already? The experts weigh in. As podcast hosts with tens of millions of downloads, we've been in the privileged position of being able to sit across the table or screen from some of the top performers in the world, including athletes, New York Times bestsellers, entrepreneurs, blah, 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 blah. And we've been able to pick their brains, dissect what makes them tick, and unravel their skills, techniques, and mindsets that set them apart and make them the creme de la creme of their chosen fields. And then they go on to say why they wrote this book, why us, why now. Timing is everything, and the timing could not be more perfect for this book. With the I guess they wrote it during the COVID pandemic, triggering a massive reevaluation on how to spend our lives. More people than ever before are craving an answer to the question, how do I live a meaningful life? Are you like that? I think I have been saying that too. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to just read about the two authors. Again, the name of this book is Time Magic. It says, reclaim your time, reclaim your life. This already is getting me so excited to read and to share with you some information I learned in this book over the next several weeks. I can't wait to dig into it. But then I'll be wasting some time, let's say. Okay, so I'm going to read you about the two authors here. Where is it? Like I said, I didn't even pick this book, but the title grabbed me, and I was like, okay, I could use some more time. And then when I saw that 16 years thing, I'm like, please. Okay, Melissa Ambrosini is a best-selling author of Mastering Your Mean Girl, Open Wide, and Comparisonitis. She's the host of the top-rated podcast, The Melissa Ambrosini Show, and Entrepreneur. Name a Self-Help Guru by Elle. Her mission is to inspire others to unlock their full potential and create business and life of their dreams. I actually have never read her books, to be honest, sad to say, and I don't have her on my podcast list. I think I'm going to start listening to her. Nick Broadhurst is a singer, songwriter, and former member of the ARIA award-winning band Sneaky Sound System, visual artist, entrepreneur, father of two, and now author. The driving force behind all his work is the pure expression of creativity through music and written word. Time Magic sees him, Time Magic, the name of the book, sees him teaming up for the first time with his wife, best-selling author Melissa Ambrosini. So they are married. Very interesting. Doesn't say where they live, but I'm guessing it's Australia since that's where this was copyrighted. Okay, so that is our first look at this book, Time Magic. I can't wait to share with you. I'm actually so excited to read it. Like, normally when I read a book, especially a self-help book, like I picked up one last month and I couldn't even finish it. I